Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my review for American Reunion, the return of the American Pie movies that aren't a straight-to-DVD movie. Because if you do not know, I know some people might be surprised by this, but there was American Pie movies that actually went to theaters that didn't suck. The first one, I love the first American Pie. The second one, The third one, American Wedding, a lot of fun. So I'm kind of a fan of the series, so I was looking forward to this film. Okay, let's talk about it. The story in this is very simple. Okay, it's been years since American Wedding, and of course Jason Biggs' character, Seann William Scott's character, Finch, I can't remember the actor's name, Kevin, everybody else, they moved on with their lives. They got families, they got, I don't know, other things going on, they got jobs, whatever, and they don't really hang out that much. And of course, out of nowhere, their high school reunion's coming up, and they just want to hang out. Of course, they want to buddy around, do what they used to do in high school and college and whatnot, and just buddy around and just have a good old time. And that's pretty much the story. Throughout the story, there are some little side plots, like these two want to get back together, and oh, Stifler's a douchebag, just like he always is, played by Seann William Scott, of course, and Jim's dad, Eugene Levy, his wife just died, and we're gonna have a side plot of that. And most of those side plots work, but there's probably a little bit too many of them. But for the most part, it is a typical American Pie movie. It's a lot of fun story-wise, and I never thought it dragged at all. I thought it was good. It was a good American Pie movie, and if they want to make this a send-off, it's a good send-off, I thought. So there you go. There's a story. I actually thought the story was decent. Let's talk about the acting. Now, I'm going to say this. There is some bad acting here. You've got Tara Reid, who is a terrible actress. I think she's bad in this film. Shannon Elizabeth, who comes in for like 2 lines, and it made me groan. Like, her scene just made me groan. I'm like, oh, God. Chris Klein, who plays, I forgot his name in the film, Chris. I think that's his name, which is, you know, Chris Klein. His name's Chris in the movie. Fucking genius. That's like calling myself Chris in a movie, you know. That's my name, by the way. And he's great at points. He actually is great. Sometimes he is, but then he gets into that Chris Klein mode. If you don't know what that is, if you ever watch Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li, he was that really over-the-top actor, if you did not know. He is terrible in that movie, but he was hilarious. And in this film, he has some of that parts where he does get into that, but for the most part, he does a good job. Everybody else does good. Jason Biggs, I'm not a hater of him. I know there's plenty of people out there. I think he actually got better from this film than all the other ones where he was just a nervous guy. Here, you know, he's cracking jokes. He's here doing silly things. And I thought, for the most part, he did a decent job. Seann William Scott as Stifler. I'll never get sick of Stifler. Stifler is awesome. He's the guy that I'm like, you know what, I want to be that guy when I grow up or turn 20. Actually, I am 20. I'm 21. But I really want to be him, because he just goes around and just says the stupidest shit. I love him. He's so funny. Eugene Levy, who is great in this film as Jim's dad. You really feel for him, and he's actually he's very funny. You know, I always loved him in the other movies, and I love him here. You got Allison Hannigan, who plays Jason Biggs' wife, and she's great. Everybody else does a good job. I can't remember the actors who played Finch and Kevin, I think is his name, the guy with the beard. Fuck. Who's that? Stifler's mom. I can't remember her name. Big tits. But you know, they all did great. For the most part, I really liked the acting. Everybody did a decent job for the most part. So anyway, there you go, acting. Now let me talk about the actual movie, comedy-wise. This movie's funny. I'm just gonna say it right here. All right. If you're going into this expecting a comedy with, you know, smarts and isn't gonna just do dick jokes and fart jokes and stuff, then don't go to see this movie, because you're not getting that. You're getting fart jokes, dick jokes, Stifler going around insulting everybody he sees. You're getting that, and for the most part, it does a good job, and I think it's actually pretty damn funny. There is times here and there where jokes don't really make me laugh. There's some gross out jokes here and there, and some with Stifler that didn't make me laugh, but for the most part, I thought the comedy definitely worked if you're going into this expecting a raunchy comedy. And I gotta say, this is much better than The Hangover Part 2. I'm gonna say it right there. At least it's trying to be something different. Alright, it's trying to be something different from the other ones. It's trying to show these guys have actually kind of grown up, unlike the other movies where American Pie 1, American Pie 2, they're pretty much the same exact movies. This one, it shows them growing up. It really does. I really like that. So it's a funny movie. Acting-wise, it's good. Story-wise, it's good. I really like this film. It was a fun time in the theaters. I laughed quite a bit. Some really hearty laughs. And Stifler's awesome. I love that guy. I want to be him. When I grow up to be a 17-year-old man, I'm gonna be him one day. So anyway, there you go. There's my review for American Reunion. I'm gonna give it a 30 out of a 40. There you go. There's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Go check the film out because it's pretty damn good. Anyway, thank you and goodbye.